How much did I get? Superb silver sword. That's what I got? What was that? Did I just level up? Did I level up? Superb 17 to 25, eh? I think I have everything I need for that. I need to get someone to go make me a sword. No, I didn't level up. I just finished a quest, I guess. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through. Excuse me. Trollhead? No?
So how's it going, dear? Everything all right at the household?
Youngsters screaming in daytime, the old man.
Flotsam's got a garrison. We don't need a witcher.
Yeah, sure. That's why there's so many posts on that board over there.
Watch it, witcher.
God, I could just fleece this place. Which, has become like my new favorite term for robbing people blind. I believe, and I'm a little bit naive on this, I admit, I believe it is what they call it when they shear sheep. They call it fleecing the sheep, which means you take the coat right off the sheep's back. And that's why they're saying that, oh, I'm gonna fleece this guy. He's not even gonna know. Not even gonna know it.
Welcome to my modest shop.
Unless I'm wrong, then I'm
What do you deal
wrong.
in? All kinds of incense for meditation.
I don't need any of this stuff. I don't think. Increases damage dealt. Meh. Say, wait, what? All resistance reducing chance of causing critical effects. Okay, I see. Increases sign intensity while reducing vitality. Vigor while reducing vitality. Okay. Increases chance of causing critical effects while reducing all resistances. That's not bad though. I mean, like for example, you know, if the person doesn't have bleeding or poison or whatnot, then it might be worth it to, I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Oh wait, I have
What
some
do you
things
deal
to
in?
sell though,
All
right?
kinds of for medit.
Right? I have some things to sell. Like this. 1421. I should make sure my sword doesn't do better damage than that. Pretty sure it doesn't, but I should make sure just to be. No, 14. Oh, well, that's the sword I'm using. But anyway, I can sell stuff to the blacksmith, who's gonna be making me my new silver sword.
Go home.
Whose house was it I saw that in? I'll take a timber. Why not? There we go.
So how can we help you, eh?
You can trade with me for a bit, so I can sell you some things. Like this one. I don't think I need to sell any of that stuff. Books? Yeah. Oh, it's not worth anything. So no reason to really... Well, I guess there is a reason to sell in the simple sense that I'm just gonna just, you know... Oh, never mind. Well, fine then. Armor plus 3, damage plus 1. I think I already have that. I don't want to sell those until I get a better idea of what I'm supposed to do with them. I guess I should be selling you some components and stuff because I just have tons of them. Right? Hang on. Yeah, like 33 Necker hearts. Pretty sure I don't need all them. Necker teeth, good lord. And they are worth quite a pretty penny. How about I just save 20 of them? Sell the rest. Yep. Sounds like a plan to me. Alright, claws. I'll keep 20 of those. Necker eyes. I'll keep 20 of those, so what? Sell 17 of them? Okay. Okay, I'm good with the rest of this. Oh, and crafting stuff too, right? I'll hold off on that. Oh, wait, hey, not done yet.
So how can we help you?
Silver sword, sir. Silver sword. Craft me an item. Yes, the superb silver sword. Oh no, I'm missing oil. Well, does he sell any oil?
So
Do you sell oil, my good man? Actually, here, let's just do all. Oh, someone here has got to sell some oil, honestly. I should also check just to be sure. Well, this doesn't have any enhancements. Oh, it does have enhancements. Or it's all full of enhancements. So it's 12 to 20. I mean, it's got a lot of nice effects in it, but it's just not as good as that 17 to 25. It's just too good to not do that. Alright, I need some oil. Who would have oil? This person surely would have some oil.
Greetings! What brings you here, White Wolf? Make yourself at home, please.
Do we know each other?
I've heard, or rather read much about you, in the letters of the Rivian diaspora.
Well, nice to meet you.
Einar Gausel, fundamentally a trader in old curios, although I also concern myself with the non-human community.
Okay. I'd like to change my hairstyle. Seriously? Would I?
I don't have enough coin. Mind if I have a look at your books?
I think he's...
Take your time.
I think he's... Do I want to try a hairstyle? Sure, why not? Okay, sure. Do I like that better than the ponytail? Yeah, not really. I really do kind of
Mind if I have a look at your book?
Take your time.
What's a high half ponytail? Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, I like that one best. Maybe I'm just used to it, but I don't know. I think I like that one the best. Yeah, that suits me the best. Oh, no, no, no. I want to take his gold. Hey.
Mind if I have a look at your books?
Take your...
Let's roll some dice. I'm gonna get my
I
money
want to
back.
play dice.
Prove you're good enough.
I'll be back.
Ugh. But
Mind if I have a look at your...
Take your time.
I was a dicing god.
Books in Flotsam? I wouldn't have thought it a profitable enterprise.
Hey, many foreigners come through here. Sometimes they buy books, sometimes they have tomes to sell. Yesterday, for example, Lady Sheila de Tanseville purchased items for a sum equal to my yearly dealings.
Did she buy anything interesting?
De Vermis Mysteries, the Exeter Treatise, complete and unabridged, plus a very expensive volume I'd rather not mention. I should add, as generosity must be praised, that she made a donation to the community, specifically to the Fund for Widows and Orphans.
That's nice of her.
The non-humans in Flotsam are organized?
We aren't, but we aid each other as best we can. I mainly collect taxes and announce the Commandant's dispositions.
That'd make you a prime target for Yorvith.
You're correct on that account. He's warned me many times, and I've explained the need for my function to him just as many. Both in vain. It seems we've agreed to disagree. Well, the sword is his calling, the pen is mine. Hence, no meeting of the minds. It wasn't always this hard. Turned sour when several elven lassies disappeared. We lost our trust in the humans, and the Scoia'tael ceased trusting us.
Did they turn up? The women?
No, I believe Neckers killed them. I remember Morrill of the White Hands. She and her lover made a beautiful pair.
Aw. Well, let's see what you got here. Aha. All of them? Oh boy. Yeah, all of them. Reading! Gotta love that reading. There goes like 800 gold. Woo! Well, poop. Well, thank you, buddy. I'm not going to read them all now. I will read them at a later date and time. Do. Hi, how's it going? Whoa! Wanted dead or alive. This man's crotch. Actually, maybe I should read them and then just sell them right back because money.
Witcher!
Alright. Wraiths! Wraiths are not, as some claim, the outward manifestation of an inner fear. They are visible, tangible, and dangerous on top of that. According to the teaching of the priest, those who died suddenly without completing their tasks in this vale of tears become such specters. Wraiths have their own aims. Sometimes they remain unaware of them, but more often than not, they pursue their calling without the slightest regard for the living. Nice to know. Indrigas are forest creatures that resemble arachnids. They are especially fond of floodplains, as moisture and tall grass suits them. Longer than they are tall, they move about on all fours and are extremely difficult to spot as they lie motionless awaiting their prey. Like Kikamores, Indrigas are divided into castes, the warriors being most numerous, guards being less common, and queens being a real rarity. These monsters, like arachnids, hatch from eggs. Impregnated queens lay the eggs in cocoons which hang from trees in areas known as nests. The lesser creatures zealously guard their queens as colonies depend on them for survival. The queens themselves remain hidden, caring little for what happens to other adult specimens. However, if their nest is threatened, they emerge swiftly and fight ferociously. Thus, to exterminate an Adriga colony, one must set fire to the cocoons to draw out the queen and kill the queen. Hey, I did that! The Valley of the Flowers. In the Elven tongue, Dol Blathana means the Valley of the Flowers. Anyone who sees this land with their own eyes would admit to the aptness of the poetic name. Once the southernmost province of the Kingdom of Adrian, it became the sole and sovereign realm of the Free Elves following the last war against Nilfgaard. When Emperor Emir Var Emiris gave the elves these lands in return for their wartime service. Dol Bethena is ruled by the elven sorceress Francesca Findebar, known also as Enid Angelina, the Daisy of the Valley. It remains a thorn in the side of neighboring realms, even though its queen has been forced to distance herself officially from the guerrilla war raged by the Scoia'tael. Interesting. The creation of these formations, this is the Temerian Special Forces. The creation of these formations began, it turned out, that shitty shield bearers are as good at fighting the mobile Scoia'tael units as a knight's saddle on a pig. The first special forces were formed by King Demaviand, and they were commanded by the infamous White Ryla. Their effectiveness went hand in hand with cruelty and ruthlessness in their battles with the squirrels, and their hatred of non-humans usually extended, mildly speaking, beyond professional spheres. Elves from the units had equally strong enmity towards them, and the clashes between the partisans and the special forces were always extremely brutal and bloody. Besides fighting the Scoia'tael, the Temerian special forces carried out a variety of other dangerous tasks, justly earning their reputation of effective professionals. Temerian Royal Dynasty. King Foltest's daughter, cursed in her mother's womb, entered the world a stillborn beast. Interred, she continued to grow until she rose from the grave as a horrifying Striga. Wow, I didn't know that happened. A jag-toothed princess long terrorized Vizima. The jag-toothed princess long terrorized Vizima until Geralt freed her of the dark spell. Years later, Ada once more succumbed to the curse, and the Witcher again faced the Striga. This time, however, politics were at play, and the Order of the Flaming Rose brought on the revision as a bid to breed chaos in Vizima and overthrow the King Foltest. Yes, we're aware of that. Realms of the Nordlings. I think I've already read this. Yes, I already read that, which means I wasted money on it, but meh. Oh well. Pontar Valley. If you have but a morsel of geographical knowledge, one glance at the map is enough to know why the Pontar Valley is strategically important. It is here that the borders of Temeria, Rodinia, Cadwyn, and Ardrian meet. It is the valley that physically marks these frontiers. They say that he who controls the Pontar Valley controls the North, so it is no wonder that the cited realms have clashed here more than once. Blood has often mingled with the waters of the Pontar, though the reasons for this have varied. Wars raged by nobles in pursuit of political interest and merchants seeking trade. Privileges have been intermingled with riots and massacres, elven uprisings, and the revolts of the frontier barons. All these have been garnished with the occasional peasant rebellion, and even that forces in an event that forces often quarreling factions to unite and crush plebeian mob, drunk on blood and carnage. Nice. Chiron, the Chiron, a monograph. The cavern stands apart among all creatures, large and small, beautiful and horrible. It is unique, unlike any other being. Doubtless it is a post-conjunction creature that appeared in our reality in the time when the worlds intermingled. It made its home in the waters of the Pontar, where it lives to this day. Over the ages, the chronicles mention several instances of the Chiron appearing on the river's surface in various places. There is no certainty if these mentions apply to one and the same creature slowly moving up or down river, or to the original creature's progeny seen here and there. Got it. So it could just be one creature, or it could be a couple of them. The horrors of war. Given that they are necrophages, rot fiends feed on carrion and human corpses, but this does not mean they do not attack the living. They appear on battlefields, near cities afflicted by plague, or around villages touched by famine. See a rot fiend and you can be sure that there are many more in the area. They appear of a sudden and disappear even more quickly if threatened. So exterminating them is difficult. Trapping rot fiends makes little to no sense. Instead, they are best dealt with by cutting off their food supply, that is, burning all corpses in the area. Corpses must be incinerated rather than buried, for rot fiends are avid and skillful diggers. Without sustenance, the beast will leave in search of new feeding grounds. Makes sense. Feudal society and its enemies. Scoia'tael is a name used by the rebels fighting for non-human freedom. In the common tongue, it means squirrels. As some would have it, it is because of squirrels' tails that adorn the rebels' caps, or from the forest board that they survive on. Scoia'tael formed units over a score strong, consisting mainly of elves, yet sometimes dwarves and halflings joined too. During the last war against Nilfgaard, the Scoia'tael fought on the side of the Empire, making diversions and great damage beyond our lines. Despite the provisions of the Peace of Sintra, many did not disarm and continued to fight, especially when it turned out that Nilfgaard sacrificed them in the name of peace and gave the unit's leaders to the Nordlings to be executed. Whoa. Ouch, sucks to be them. The art of magic. The power the sorcerers can command is commonly called magic. In the opinion of the certain sorceress I am acquainted with, magic is chaos, an art and a science, a curse and a blessing and progress. However, poetic it may sound, it is hard to find a better simile. Everything depends on the person that uses the power, of course. Still, it is a fact that it can be used to achieve things not possible to normal humans. Witchers' signs are also a form of magic, but sorcerers look at them with disdain, since they cannot be compared to the forces the sorcerers themselves command. Without magic, our world would certainly be less interesting, and many beautiful things would be forgotten. So, basically, Witcher's magic doesn't compare to the strength of a sorceress, but typically speaking, sorceresses probably aren't that good with swords. So, like, a Witcher is your warrior mage class, your multi-class, or dual class, I guess you'd call it. Medate or Midsummer is the day. Oh, I've already seen this. Yeah. Well, I just wasted money on that too. That's alright. Neckers in the mist. Imagine a drowner that burrows tunnels, climbs trees, is more vicious than usual, and when ambushing its prey, it does so with many of its kin. Now you have a good idea of what a necker is. These primitive creatures are the bane of the wilderness. The inhabitants of forest villages fear them, and animals give their nest a wide berth. Neckers are social creatures, gathering something akin to tribes, for they can only repel the attack of stronger assailants en masse. Witchers can use their full range of skills and techniques when fighting neckers. Signs, bombs, poisons, and oils that augment bleeding are all extremely effective against the beast. Necker nest can be destroyed with grape shot bombs. Okay, so there's a lesson to be learned here. And that lesson is always find the library before I start doing side quests, because they will tell you what you need to complete them. Well done, game, and poo-poo on me for not knowing this. Alright, Monstrum, or Portrayal of Witchers. Once as numerous as the beasts they fought, today the Witchers are seen as a relic of times long gone. The exact character of their training remains a mystery. It is known it consists, among others, of the trials, processes that transform the organism using a specific combination of secret herbs and infusions. Those who survive them gain superhuman reflexes, speed of reaction, and the ability to see in the dark, and many other traits marking them as lethal foes. During their training, they learn swordplay and basics of magic, known as signs. Armed in the sets of abilities, the Witchers can effectively fulfill their objective, that is, to protect humans from the monsters inhabiting our world. Alright. Wait, didn't I already read this? No, I guess not. Sorcerer is a name customarily applied to male persons capable of commanding the power, though it is but one of the many terms or phrases, most of them highly unflattering, to have been used over the ages. These terms have ranged from rather respectful title of wise one to the somewhat less specific bloody son of a bitch, the plague take 'em. As for women of this persuasion, that is, sorceresses, they have been called everything from arch-mistress to a colloquial expression I will not repeat out of regard for the language and respect for the female gender. The command of the power these mages possess sets them above mere mortals, which can be good or bad. From the dawn of time, history remembers mages either as pure-intentioned and courageous heroes, or as rogues bereft of reverence or faith. Human memory tends to remember the latter for longer, which may be why common folk mostly hold people of this profession in contempt. Okay. Drowners! Sometimes drowned men return as monsters to haunt the living. Tormented by their own deaths, they seek to murder others. They prefer to draw their prey underwater. As their victims drown, they tear them into shreds and consume them like soggy biscuits. Such creatures are called drowners. They are numerous on the banks of the Pontar, as this large river, with regularly shipping and riverside villages, provide them with ample sustenance. Yum. Alright, I'm gonna sell these back now. Hey, there's a Goodreads. Where'd you go? No, you can't leave! Wait! I have to sell all these back to you. Where'd you go? Where'd he go? Hey! Hey! Come back here!
Mind if I have a look at your books?
Take your time.
I need to sell the back. All of the books. Alright, I had 1,300 books when I started. Let's see how many I have when I'm done. $653. It's for knowledge! Knowledge, I say! Alright, hang on, I'll be right back.